Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Plays it through.
You can never be short of runners in...
Takes a shot! Good, strong hand by the keeper. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Valencia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Victoria have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Silvestre. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Shapes to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Vitinha. It's a good run down the right. And it's Messi. That's Busquets. Hasebe. And it's made its way to him. Opts to play it back. Totti. Now they can break here. Totti. Oh, this is a terrific run. Look at the space. Bellingham! Goal! Victoria! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Messi gets into a good position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Hazard. And they've got Reed. Gullit proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Nice control. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Wan-Bissaka. Messi in acres of space out wide. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Somewhat off target. Messi. Busquets is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Gullit. And that has been slung wide. Oh, that's nice. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And back to the keeper. Wan-Bissaka.
Valencia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And here's Hullet. Xavi Alonso. Messi receives it in a wide position. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rijkaard has a look and plays it forward. It's a promising position. Skims one in. Messi. Now that's well seen too. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Valencia currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Vai-se proceder uma substituição. O número 9, Saviola.
Gets us going once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And that is out of play. Valencia come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Threads one in. Messi picks it up out wide. Kvaratskhelia!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's another good win of the ball.
Victoria have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Iniesta. Driving on and making good progress. He's played it back. Totti. It's Alonso! Magnificent! A finish of true class. And this is getting better and better.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Victoria are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And smartly reclaimed. He's in plenty of space here. Doué. Azar. That is ended up in no man's land. Doué. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Victoria are making a change now. Cristiano Ronaldo coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Valencia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Kvaratskhelia scooting forward. He has found the way through. And it's Hasebe. Here's Cannavaro. Vitinha! It's a loose ball. That has not gone well. He's going to be disappointed with that. Hazard. Well read, and the danger is averted. Silvestre. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Into the last quarter of an hour. Iniesta. And that's gone loose. And it's Hazard. Oh, he's burst through! Bellingham given the lift of his goal. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Valencia really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Vai proceder uma substituição. O número 24, Totti. Número 15, Xabi Alonso. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 17, número 7.
Valencia can make their change now with a break in play. Foot in. Kane. And it's Xavi. It's Pedri. And it's Messi. Cannavaro. Sends it crossfield. Kvaratskhelia. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Valencia with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Corner number 2 then. Chance! Goal! Deep, deep into injury time! And there goes the final whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill and imagination.
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't he? A different level.
Infectious.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Iniesta, and it's Vitinha. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia finding himself in space. That's Busquets. Opts to play it back. Roberto Baggio. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's good running with the ball. Steaming on goalwards. Ronaldinho. And here's Jordi Alba. Crossed into the middle. Keeper's dealt with that. Roberto Baggio. Valencia, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Iniesta. Iniesta on a strong run here. And here's Hullet. Little pass back. And it's Iniesta.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Baggio will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And Hullet! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Valencia with the corner, they're first. He leaps for it! Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Pirlo, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Now it's Romario. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi, steaming forward at pace. And he's gone searching cross-field. Iniesta. Ronaldinho. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Ronaldinho. Chance for a shot! Messi. Vitinha. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Iniesta. Good driving run. Iniesta really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he's running through. Stood up well to him there. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
He has found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ronaldinho. That's good play. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kvaratskhelia. Busquets is... And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 24 será reemplazado por
Second period is on the way.
77.
Valencia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Valencia do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Busquets. Roberto Baggio. Pirlo. Ronaldinho. And it's Jordi Alba. It's Pirlo. Roberto Baggio. Baggio powering forward here. He's being urged to shoot. That'll be a corner. Pirlo goes short. Oh, sweet feet. Mateus, never out of the action for very long. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Spread to the right. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. And he can clear it away. And the volley. Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, this looks sharp. Roberto Baggio, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Kvaratskhelia wants to run onto this. Valencia still have the cards to affect this game. No outsmarting him this time. Oh, that's fabulous. Now there's a fine ball. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Busquets. Valencia have a free kick. Hasebe. Valencia desperately searching for the winner here. Cannavaro is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, now he can run away with it. He's had a shot! It's hit the upright. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Look at the space here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Messi. He is through here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that is well cleared. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. 90 minutes gone and nothing to show.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
El dorsal 21,
Jordi Alba.
El dorsal 18. Iniesta. Serán sustituidos por
Pressing's
el
intense
dorsal
and it's
20.
paid off. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're underway. Borussia Dortmund have opted for a 3-5-2 here, Jim.
Well, I can tell you, Peter, that I actually always like playing in this formation because as a wing-back, you get more freedom to go forward. As an orthodox full-back, you had to be more selective in the runs you made. The back three should be able to deal with certainly one opposition striker and possibly two. And that's why I liked it, because I didn't have to get back that much.
Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well, Mokhtar Dahari was truly a trailblazer for Malaysian football, Jim. So, as a player, what did you consider his most potent weapon?
Well, Peter, it's got to be his speed, which was unmatched.
Decent chance!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Valencia with the corner, there first. Keeper's dealt with that. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So we're still where we started right now. Pedri, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nicely spread. Messi. Mbappe. Hazard. It's played through for him. He has found the way through. Nice interception, well timed. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Tchouaméni. Hazard. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Pedri. For Hasebe. Chooses to go cross-field. Kvaratskhelia scooting forward. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Kvaratskhelia picks it up out wide. And he's cleared it back out. Chance, surely!
Roberto Baggio really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Roberto Baggio. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's picked it up out wide. Olise! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pedri. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Pedri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Busquets. Cannavaro. And it's Rijkaard. Kvaratskhelia. Strong running down that left flank. And it's Iniesta. And smartly reclaimed. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. The second period is on the way.
Valencia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Dahari, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place.
Valencia are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Valencia different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Hazard.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Valencia have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's found a way through. Good ball, good take.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible... Can he finish? Great idea, just poorly executed.
Kvaratskhelia might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 15, Polise. Number 14,
Hasebe is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Number 5.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Number 19.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Number 10. Neymar. Number 6.
And it's Pedri. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Diaz. Valencia perhaps contemplating their next change here. And this is Batistuta. Time and again they are repelled. Rijkaard. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Oh, they could be caught out here. Mbappe driving through the middle.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Sends it crossfield. Now it's Yamal. That'll be a throw. Valencia still ahead by the game's only goal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great ball, and he's in here. And the finish! And no mistake. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That was as close to certain as can be.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
We're looking at a different game now.
Borussia Dortmund really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Pedri. Yamal. They get a throw in.
Substitution.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Busquets. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he was quick to react. Xavi.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here. No way through, so back it comes. Now it's Mbappe. And they can counter here. Neatly clipped into space. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for... Well, now it's a race for the ball. Looks to the other side. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Iniesta. Looking to play him in. Ronaldinho. Norway do have a chance to counter here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Busquets. That has been slung wide. Wriggles his way through. He's shifting through the gears here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the through ball. Iniesta. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Hasebe plays it through. Kvaratskhelia has it out wide and in space. Valencia, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's picked his way through. Ronaldinho. Oh, this is a terrific run. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Vitinha. Busquets is always looking to break lines. Cannavaro. Looking tidy in possession here. And he's in on... Can he finish? It's there!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Looking for options for movement. Iniesta. More and more pressure on the ball here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Chance here to counter. Yaya Toure. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Hullet. Distributed tidily. Iniesta. Messi picks it up out wide. He's got away. And the shot! That could spell trouble. Roberto Baggio. Tantalisingly brilliant at times. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Valencia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Yaya Toure. Great vision. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Valencia clearly should have gone for the easier...
Net! Oh, good finish! Norway are back in business!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution.
And that's the second half started. Valencia come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Toure producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Hasebe. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Iniesta. And it's Iniesta. It's Hasebe. Cannavaro. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to play it through, and he's managed to get free. Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's come loose. Messi, and this is Hullet. He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Hullet cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Substitution for Norway.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Coming on the field is number 13, Rooney.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. That's a throw. Hasebe. Iniesta.
The attendance for this match was 52,044.
Almost an hour gone. That is a great pick out. And he was alert to it. Can he get on the end of this? Played out towards the right wing. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Norway clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Azar. Valencia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Hasebe. Now, can they get him away? Can he get it through? Oh, perfectly measured that. He is through here! Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Garcia did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Hullet. Plays a sharp little ball here. Bergomi. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Iniesta. And here's Hullet. That's a good foot in there. Just about up to 75 minutes. Busquets spots it and intercepts. And here's Hullet.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Ronaldinho, and this is Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Busquets. Pull it. And it's Vitinha. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Well, nicely intercepted. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Chance for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Yaya Toure. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Just eases him off the ball. That looks at... Oh, he's been caught napping!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Substitution for Norway. Number 10, Ronaldinho. Number 19, Messi. Coming on the field, number 7, Vinicius Junior. Number 11, Dembele. Substitution in progress.
He's found a way through. Yamal. Valencia claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Yamal with the short one. That's very neat.
2 added minutes has been
Bergomi
indicated.
promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That looks a good ball through. And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
Please
Any
check
reflections
your
on what... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Truly colourful scenes here. Apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities. That is Amsterdam. And those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Lazio have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can...
So, a breakthrough already. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Iniesta. Now it's Hullet. Busquets. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. he's been shifted off it. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Busquets, played out towards the right wing. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Cruyff. Yaya Toure.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through. It's Asa! And that's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Lazio restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Threads one in, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that's been won straight back. And it's Cruyff. That's gone for a throw-in. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vitinha, that is good alertness. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Cruyff. And this is Cruyff.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Busquets, approaching the half-hour mark. Now it's Iniesta. Can he get it through? That looks a good ball through. He's got away. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? There's the shot! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Zambrotta. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
There's no respite if you're being chased.
Could be danger here. Roberto Baggio! Goal! Lazio! And the comeback is complete. Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Lazio leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo.
And a chance! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The goal scorer!
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So again, we have parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Vitinha. A heavy challenge. And this is Roberto Baggio.
Added time.
There's a no-nonsense tackle. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. And we've reached half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2.
Substitution in progress.
Valencia get the second half started.
Valencia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Valencia do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Busquets is the team's great visionary. Now it's Kane.
There they go, punting again.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hazard. It's Hazard! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No way through, so back it comes. Tries to pass it through. He came in hard, very hard. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's hoisted clear. Busquets. Here's Vitinha. And here's Hazard. Hazard gets flagged offside. Pepe. Back to the keeper it goes.
The attendance for this match was 50,915.
His positioning was spot on. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now it's Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a good run down the right. Busquets. And here's Kane. Valencia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Pirlo. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, That's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, super ball! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pass is just off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Substitution from Lazio. Number 10, Baggio. Number 14,
Rijkaard.
Cruyff. Number
Busquets.
7, Hazard. Number
And it's Hasebe.
21, Pirlo. Coming on the field, number 11,
Rijkaard.
Bale. Number 20,
That is good pressure, just
Filippo
hounded him
Inzaghi.
off it.
Number 17,
Looking for options for movement.
number 15,
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Schneider, and it's Guardiola. Now it's Bale, and there's the shot! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Vitinha. Now it's Hazard. Hasebe. Pedri. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Good ball, good take. Oh, well played, well played. And that is well cleared. Well, that pass isn't the best. This is it then, now or never. Very nicely done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Hasebe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
1 minute added time.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Vitinha does really well to win the ball. That's that, the end. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the...